Ever tried translating a joke and ended up with something that's almost funny, but not quite? Puns, in particular, are like linguistic puzzles that depend on wordplay, cultural context, and a dash of surprise. But what happens when you try to translate them across languages? It's trickier than it sounds. Let's break it down. Translating puns isn't just about swapping words, it's about capturing the humor itself. Take the classic pun, "I'm reading a book on anti-gravity." It's impossible to put down. The joke relies on the double meaning of put down and the absurdity of the situation. Now imagine trying to convey that in French. A literal translation might lose the wordplay entirely. Why? Because puns thrive on semantic ambiguity, phonetic tricks, and cultural references that don't always translate. So why is this so hard? Language models are trained to spot patterns and avoid outliers, but puns are outliers. They depend on unexpected connections between words, sounds, and meanings. Machine translation systems, optimized for accuracy, prioritize direct translations over cleverness. The result? A joke that's technically correct but completely flat. This research tackles these challenges head-on. The team at Georgia Tech used a three-step approach to make puns travel better across languages. First, they built a baseline using cutting-edge AI models, but with a twist. They trained them on a new dataset that emphasizes contrastive learning, a technique that teaches models to distinguish between jokes and non-jokes by highlighting subtle differences in structure and intent. Think of it as teaching a robot to spot the funny in a sentence. Next, they introduced a guided chain of thought pipeline. This isn't just about words, it's about meaning. By combining phonetic embeddings, digital fingerprints for sounds, and semantic embeddings, digital fingerprints for ideas, the system can identify puns that rely on both wordplay and sound. For example, a pun that hinges on a homophone, like flower and flower, gets a deeper analysis than a simple synonym swap. The final step: a multi-agent framework. Imagine a team of AI models working together. One generates puns, another critiques them, and a third refines the results based on feedback. It's like having a group of joke editors, each with a different expertise, fine-tuning the translation until it hits the right note. The results? Their system placed first and second in a major competition for pun translation, judged by native French speakers. But this isn't just about winning contests, it's about bridging a gap between linguistics and AI. By teaching machines to appreciate the nuance of humor, we're not just improving translations. We're unlocking new ways for AI to understand human creativity. So the next time you hear a joke that's been translated, remember, it's not just about words. It's about the art of making people laugh, across languages, cultures, and even algorithms. And that's a punchline worth celebrating. Thanks for watching. If you loved this deep dive into AI and humor, hit subscribe for more explorations at the intersection of science and everyday life. Until next time, keep laughing, keep learning, and never stop questioning the puns.